How's it going, everyone? My name is Rancer4 Rancer for short, and I have a update video for you guys regarding this is July the 28th, 2014, and this is kind of an important update because I want to ask some of you guys some personal questions, and there's a couple things I want to update about. So, the first one I want to talk about is it's pretty much what I'm going to be doing on this channel in the future, because I'll be honest to a lot of people, I honestly have been having this issue with my channel a little bit. It's not copyright issues or anything like that. It's just that, it's just a lack of content. It's just a lack of content for you guys personally. I know there are some of my subscribers who probably like certain videos I like to upload, and I do like to enjoy upload playthroughs, but unfortunately, the thing that I'm having this problem with playthroughs is that it seems there are times that I just don't have time to do them, or maybe it's just, I don't know, maybe there's just something wrong with me, or something, but I don't know. But, like, I'll give you one prime example. Like, I was doing a playthrough. It was called Valiant Hearts: The Great War. I finished the game. And let me tell you, people, I actually really enjoyed it. Even though it's very light on gameplay wise, I actually thought it was really good. I thought the plot was really good, and I like the fact that they give you history lessons of World War I and how those lessons are connected to the game and with these fictional characters. Whereas I did a playthrough of it, but I only did 6 parts and I deleted all the videos. You want to know the reason why? Well, it was simply because that, I wanted to display my opinion about the game, and I wanted to share my experience with you guys. But the problem is that, like I was expecting, it was gonna have like no views on it at all. I actually was expecting it, because pretty much almost every video I've made has like no views, but there are always people who do enjoy those videos, and I always am glad that at least some people enjoy it, regardless if it has regardless of only 5 people viewed it or not. But when it came to Valiant Hearts, though, I was just kind of like, wow, it seems like nobody enjoyed this playthrough of it. So I just decided, I might as well just maybe stop the playthrough and I'll just continue playing the game myself. And that's pretty much what happened to that. And this kind of made me feel like this could probably happen in future playthroughs that I do. Like, if I do a future playthrough of a highly anticipated game in that there might be a chance that maybe nobody will watch it, or just don't enjoy it very much. And keep in mind, I'm not one of those people who just only does I mean, trust me, I don't monetize my videos or anything like that. I don't do that crap. Not that bit at all. But I just upload content not only because I just want to enjoy playing games, even though I will admit that a lot of times, yes, I do complain a lot, and yes, I get mad a lot for no reasons, and it's my own fault, so I do apologize for that. But I do these things because I enjoyed it. Because I enjoy playing these games. And as long as you guys enjoy them, that's all I care about. But I don't care if the views are low, as long as there are some people who do enjoy it, or at least give me a sign that they do enjoy it, like either liking the video or maybe letting me know in a comment or something like that. That's all I care about. But when it came to Valiant Hearts and that, I was really surprised in that a lot of people, nobody then commented thumbs up. Like, I get the purpose because there's already playthroughs of the same game, but the problem is that I just want to know if at least some people enjoyed it. So I do apologize to people who probably just saw the playthrough or whatever and just enjoyed it, but I personally, but it's just that, to me personally, it's just that I have a good feeling this may happen in future playthroughs. When I do is whenever I do a playthrough of the game, if there's nobody who doesn't enjoy it, or maybe they just didn't get a chance to watch it, which I fully understand if that's the reason for it. This may happen again in future playthroughs. I'm sorry to say that, but it may happen again. But I can't do anything about it. But I will keep playthroughs up, mostly for games that I am looking forward to playing. So that's what I want to mention. Is something that's going to happen with my channels in the future is that if this kind of keeps up, I may not be able to do a lot of playthroughs or none, simply because of this issue I'm having these games. Like Valiant Hearts, I understand because it came out a week after E3. I understand that. But I actually wanted to give the game a try when I heard about E3, but I never knew when it came out, or maybe I just didn't pay attention to the release date, like probably the idiot I am. Because literally, a lot of times I am, but whatever. So this leads me to the second thing I want to talk about, and this is me personally asking you guys this. Tomorrow is going to be the release of a PS4 remake of a game that came out last year, and this game is called The Last of Us Remastered. The Last of Us Remastered is it's an upgraded remake of The Last of Us that came out last year for PlayStation 3. It's made by Naughty Dog, that's owned by Sony. That game got over hundreds of Game of the Year awards alongside Bioshock Infinite, Grand Theft Auto 5, and Super Mario 3D World, which, to me personally, I gave Super Mario 3D World my personal Game of the Year contender because it was really that good of a game. But I never really played The Last of Us last year, actually, because I didn't own a PlayStation 3. I never owned one. But my friend actually just recently got it about a month ago, I believe, when he got his PlayStation 3, and he actually told me he really likes it a lot, though, and is trying to find collectibles and stuff. So I'm actually kind of excited to see this. But again, are people going to watch the playthrough though and enjoy it? Is my personal question. I'm not forcing you guys to watch the video. If you don't have the time to watch it, you just don't feel like it, that's completely fine. I'm just saying though that sorry for that. I'm just saying though that if you guys do really want to see me continue doing these playthroughs and you want to enjoy, and you do in fact enjoy them, then you should leave a suggestion. Then you should go ahead and let me know if you enjoy it, either by liking the videos or maybe saying them in the comment. It doesn't matter which way, as long as you enjoy it, that's all I care about. So I'm going to ask you guys, do you want me to do a playthrough of The Last of Us Remastered, since I've never played the game before, but I know it's been critically acclaimed? Please let me know in the comments below. Again, comments below, if you do want me to do a playthrough of The Last of Us Remastered. I did pre-order it about a month ago, I believe. Yeah, about a month ago. So please let me know in the comments below if you want me to do The Last Master playthrough. I will definitely play the game regardless if I can't do a play. None. And here's how it goes. If I don't see anyone comment about this at all, or they just don't feel like watching me do the playthrough or something like that, maybe because they already saw a playthrough of it or whatever, then I won't do a playthrough of the game. But if you guys do want me to upload the playthrough for it, and you want to see it, then I'll go ahead and do it for you. It's basically just on your request. And the third thing I want to mention is, this was a game I played last year, and I got it on PlayStation 4. It was a fighting game that I did enjoy when it came out, although I will admit the game was way too zony, spamming, or whatever. That game is Injustice: Gods Among Us. Now, I did play this game over 5 months ago, actually, when I got on PlayStation 4. The reason I did was so I could play Martian Manhunter, and I did a full week of it. And trust me, I was like so salty with that game. I mean, seriously, I have not before I got on PlayStation 4. I have not played the game in like so many months. I would say about half a year I hadn't played the game since it had shut, and it was just, oh god. Let me tell you, people, I was just so salty about it. Now 5 months have been later. Now, I did mention in the Martian Manhunter stuff that I was going to do, trying to make a series based off going back into the game again, trying different characters, but after a little bit I decided not to. It was simply because there were 3 major problems I had with the game that honestly turned me away from the game for many months. The first one was the online netcode of the game. I hate to say this, people, but I will say this: the online netcode is at least better than Mortal Kombat 9, but it still sucks so bad. But it's just so terrible. A lot of times, I mean, you get input delays. You also get your moves. You get delays in your inputs, and a lot of times you try to move the D-pad in a certain direction, but a lot of times it screws up. Let's just say the netcode just screws up everything. Let's just say that for a fact. It's just, a lot of times it just gets so frustrating that you want to get this move to come out and it never comes out, but yet you can get it offline almost pretty much every freaking time. The only time you would ever screw it, the only time you would ever never get the input you wanted would be if you screwed up the input. And the second reason was, hold on. Well, actually, there's only 2 reasons that I didn't play Injustice. The second reason, and I hate to say this to everyone, but, well, actually, yeah, two other reasons. The second reason is zoning is spammers. And I hate to say this, people, but there's a lot of spammers in Injustice. Even on PS4, there's a crap ton of spammers on there. I'll give you some examples. Most of the spammers are pretty much people who pick zoning characters. And all they pretty much do is that when they're about to lose, their only last hope is to spam zoning. Now, don't get me wrong, you can get through all this stuff if you know what to do. The problem was that because of the netcode of the game pretty much slows down the game a lot of times, and the fact it's not that good of a netcode to begin with, it makes it so hard to get past the zoning stuff even if you know the stuff and doing it correctly, because like I said, the netcode does delay your inputs by just a few. It does delay your inputs, like say by a few frames in that, and compare that to offline where you can get through with no problem. It makes a huge difference. Which means you have to press the buttons and inputs like so freaking fast to get them to come out on the time you want it to come out. I mean, it's just really frustrating in that stuff, and a lot of times it just gets so stupid and annoying when they keep spamming zoning all the time. Until you get in close though and teach them a lesson, then they pretty much just stop. And the third reason, and I hate to say this, people, this is the third reason, and I'm going to be honest, this is the number one reason why I stopped playing Injustice. Counter picking. And I hate to say this, but this is one of the biggest problems I have with the online multiplayer, especially offline. Well, mostly online multiplayer. The reason I say this is because one of my personal main characters in Injustice is Solomon Grundy. I love this character. He's got some really nice mix-ups, and if you use the right mix-up, he can do like 40 to 50% combos. Even though he's one of the characters that heavily relies on getting metered in order to get high damaging combos, he doesn't really need that at times if you know his mix-ups, especially the Walking Corpse cancel, where you can cancel the ending animation of the Walking Corpse so you can use it for mix-up wise. It's honestly really good. But as I said before, sorry man, okay, go on. But here's the problem though, every time I pick Solomon Grundy, the majority of the players I fight, they always counterpick me. Almost every freaking time. And most of the bad matchups for Solomon Grundy are zoning characters. And even characters that have better rushdown, better mix-ups than Grundy can defeat Grundy. Yeah, I mean, I still love Grundy, but I really got so tired of people picking nothing but counter-picking me by picking characters that are such bad matchups for Grundy. Even if I know the simple stuff of Grundy and know the Walking Corpse animation mix-ups, it is so hard to do because a lot of times what these players will do when they counterpick, let's say they pick a zoning character, it's simple, they just spam zoning. I mean, that's the whole purpose when you fight a grappler character like Grundy. You're supposed to keep him away. And I get the purpose, but like I said, in the online netcode of the game, the online spamming zoning stuff just gets so stupid and repetitive in such a few seconds. It just gets so annoying at times. Especially rushdown characters like Batman. I mean, I hate to say this, people, but in my opinion, Batman and Black Cat, in my opinion, are such terrible matchups for Grundy. I would go out there by saying, in my personal opinion, I would have to say that Batman, Green Lantern, Black Adam, and Superman, in my personal opinion, I think they are the worst matchups for Grundy. And every time I fight people, they always pick one of those four to counterpick me. And I'm just getting so sick of that. I mean, like, I get the problem with that when it came to Street Fighter 4 when it came out, because the people could counterpick you, and I definitely understand that reason. But the biggest problem, though, is... excuse me. But the problem is that in Injustice, you can't really tell who they're going to pick. The only way is the option, but nobody doesn't do that. Or they just pick whatever character they like it. Like, if it's just between the characters' mains, that's fine, but if you're going to counterpick someone because they pick a low-tier character, or mid-tier, depending on who their main is, then that's just stupid in my opinion. And I hate to say it, but this was the main reason why I got turned off by Injustice online multiplayer for so long. So, this is but there is one thing I will admit. I will admit that I did want to get back into the game a little bit, and I wanted to see if I could continue the series. But at the same time, I have these three issues with the game's online multiplayer that's just turning me off away from the game. So just like I mentioned in the last TLOU Remastered, I'm going to ask you guys this question. Do you want me to continue playing? Do you want me to go back into Injustice and continue making some online video series for you? You just let me know in the comment section below. Again, I do want to go back into the Injustice series, but at the same time, these issues I have with it is turning me away from that, and now I can't decide which one I want to do. So, you guys answer this question if you want me to go back into Injustice and continue making videos of it. Or if you just don't, or if you don't think maybe that's not a good idea, or maybe you think, well, I've seen a lot of Injustice videos, but I've already seen enough. I don't think we should see any more, or anything like that. You basically let me know in the comments below, and but I will think about it too. So I'll think about it just by thinking about what I'm gonna do with that, because I'll be honest though, I think sometimes if people say that then maybe I shouldn't play it, and if you don't feel like playing, then just don't play anymore, then I'll probably trade the game in then. Like, I hate to say it, but I think that's what I'll do. But, that's actually about it, actually, so thanks everyone for watching, and, oh, and I forgot to mention one more thing, is Pokemon videos. Now, I hate to say this, people, but I have a really good feeling that I may not be able to upload any more Pokemon videos. I mean, I do have 2 replays I wanted to show you guys that I just recently did, but unfortunately I barely have been playing Pokemon Y for a while. I haven't played it in pretty much in a couple weeks in a while, and what I mean by that, I mean played on like matches. I have not played one in like a couple weeks now, and I'll be honest, a lot of people just pick nothing but OU teams, and it's just getting so repetitive in my opinion, because I am not a big fan of OU. I just like Yu or below the most, so, but I will try my best actually, but if I just don't feel like playing more Pokemon Y since Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire is coming out with all the new Mega Evolutions, I think I may not be able to continue X and Y Wi-Fi battles. I think I'll just, when Omega Ruby and when Alpha Sapphire comes out, I'm just going to focus on that one then. Especially with the new Mega Evolution, including the recent announcement of Mega Metagross, Mega Sceptile, Mega Swampert, Mega Blaziken, Mega Sableye, Mega Diancie. Yeah, I have a really good feeling that I may not be able to do that crap. So, but that's just me personally saying that. But thanks a lot everyone for watching my update video. Again, let me know in the comment section if you want to see me do The Last of Us playthrough, or just a playthrough of The Last of Us Remastered. And 2, if you want me to go back in Injustice and continue the series. If you say no thanks to either one, or just whatever reason it is, then I won't. Then 1, I won't do a playthrough of The Last of Us Remastered, and 2, I probably won't play Injustice anymore. I'll just trade it in due to your feedback. And so let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys later.